Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, the party confronts Kefka and Gestal for the final showdown. However, things spiral horribly out of control when Kefka claims the powers of the Warring Triad, kills the Emperor, and causes a worldwide apocalypse of epic proportions, leaving only a world of ruin behind. So sit back and enjoy. Ah yes, I enjoyed my stay on the floating continent. The Atma weapon boss battle was the icing on the cake, but I am ready to move on. Okay, before we start the actual apocalypse here, a small forward here because I did some stuff off screen. First of all, I did go back to the blackjack and I changed the party again. What will happen is that Celis will join the party and I wanted to equip her before anything happens here. Funny thing is, Shadow left us last time, and the funny thing is, he took all of his equipment with him, so I don't have the healer rods anymore. I also do not longer possess the Genji gloves, which is sad. I can also not get those items back at the moment, because even if I say de-equip all party members on the black ship, even the party members that are not in the party, I will not get that stuff back. Shadow's just up and gone. But yeah, speaking of Genji gloves, that's a very good transition. Because, as you can see, I have Locke with me. I wanted to use the opportunity before I leave here and leave the floating continent behind. I wanted to use the opportunity and try to steal some stuff. I did already do so, but I wanted to see what do the enemies give me here. Is there something of significance? And of course, if you mention stealing and the floating continent in one sentence, one thing you have to mention, or one thing that immediately should come to mind for those who know the game, is the dragon enemy here. Because the dragon enemy in the base game has the rare item to steal, and that's no other item than the Genji glove. You can actually steal Genji and farm Genji gloves here. That is very significant, and I wanted to do that. And so I did basically seek out dragon enemies, and I noticed a very nasty thing this hack does. And this hack makes it so that you cannot get Genji gloves from the dragons. And the way stealing works in this game, at least on the enemy side, is any enemy can have either a common item or a rare item, and some enemy have both. So each enemy has a maximum of 2 items you can potentially steal from them. You either always get like one of the 2 if enemy has both, but there's a potential for like 2 items that an enemy can have. And I did try to get Genji gloves from the dragon, which is very hard because it is a rare steal, and it also has a different steal, so if I get the common steal, I cannot get the Genji glove anymore. And that's very annoying because Genji glove, I think the rate is 12.5% or so. I think it's 12.5% that you do get the Genji glove if you steal with Locke. So I did try that, and I noticed the first time around I did get a high potion, and luckily the immediately time after that I did get a potion, so the dragon cannot have the Genji glove, because as I said, an enemy can have a maximum of 2 different items to steal, and since it's potion and high potion, it cannot be the Genji glove. So this hack actually removes your chance to steal Genji gloves from the dragon. I should have figured that much because the game does want to like limit your access to some more powerful gear and items. That's something I can already tell. So you cannot farm Genji gloves here. It might also be the case that Genji gloves in general are limited. I'm not sure if you could potentially farm them elsewhere. I think the dragon is actually the enemy where you can farm them. But in this hack, Genji gloves might be limited. You cannot farm them from dragons, so yeah, nice attempt on my side, but it did not work. I did get some other stuff though. I did get gauntlets from Behemoths. We did already see that. I did get an alarm earring from the misfit enemies. You know, those ghosts with life shaver. And you can steal, of course, shurikens from the ninjas. And you can, from the Apocrypha enemy, you can steal lunar currents. And I did get some stuff here. I think I did a couple of gauntlets. I did get a couple of shurikens on my way here. Yeah, I got 4 gauntlets. I will never need those many, but okay. I got some lunar curtains. But yeah, I did steal some stuff here, which is nice. I mean, if I cannot really find a use for them, I mean I have 6, I need 4 at most. Yeah, if I cannot find a use for them, I might try my luck in the Colosseum later, or I might also just simply sell them, so yeah. But I got some new items here. Another thing, speaking of the ninjas, by the way, you can see that my stats, and also in the Atma weapon attempts, my stats could have been a little bit different. That's because I did encounter some ninjas. Ninjas are particularly nasty and annoying enemies on the floating continent, because you cannot flee from ninjas. So you have to fight them, and that's why when I did Atma weapon attempts, that's why I sometimes had like a higher level, like 1 level up on Terra's and Mock's side maybe. But they also got their levels now, so that's like basically what the highest stats were in the Atma weapon attempts. So yeah, I got those things, and I got some level ups, and also learned like a little bit of magic because I had to fight those guys. Otherwise, you cannot bypass them. But I did try my best to flee from battles, to not like gain levels and stuff, because that was not my intention at all. Here, Shadow also has Keyring still. That's so nasty. I cannot de-equip that. Shadow has it equipped. Yeah, okay, but I don't want for Shadow to have this. Okay. Anything else I want to mention? I think not. Yeah, this is my party. We will trigger the apocalypse. There should not be too much hard stuff going on. Atma weapon should have been the pinnacle of difficulty here in the world of balance. The rest should be simple, hopefully. But yeah, we will see. Terra still has Shane, Diamond, Green Beret, Diamond Armor. Locke is gonna go two-handed. I gave him a gauntlet. I just wanted to try and see how strong that is. I couldn't really try that out. I think it is okay-ish, but I don't really have like good metrics here that I did try out and collect and compared. So we will find that out. Yeah, everyone Green Beret still, Mock also still the good old same. Celis does have does also have an earring equipped. Here, Terra earring ribbon. Celis also has the Katyusha, the half ribbon, I like to call it. And yeah, he has Gauntlet, Dragoon Protect. That's like your normal stuff. I can put this away now because I'm already standing in front of where the story continues. What do I want to give you? Atlas. Atlas might be good because double strength, more strength. Of course, I hate that you always exchange that. I want to equip a sword here with him. Atma weapon will not do. Atma weapon is a special weapon. We also need to take a look at that. I already did so off screen, and it is fairly interesting. But yeah, also the dagger will not do. You can see the attack difference here. I want the flame tongue. Green beret, power. Okay, I'm gonna forgo Gaiagi here. I think that might not be so important. I think no one uses Quake here or so. But yeah, Atma weapon. I want to take a quick look at Atma weapon. Atma weapon is funny in this because I did already explain what it normally does. Atma weapon does scale with your HP, and the more HP you have, the stronger Atma weapon is. Okay, this hack does actually reverse that. Higher damage at a lower HP. Okay, that is super interesting. I think it's also new that everyone can equip that weapon. I think normally it's just the common sword wielders like Terra, Locke, Edgar and Celis maybe. I think those might be all of the characters that can equip the Atma weapon. Shadow as well maybe, I'm not sure about that. But everyone can equip that here. It does work with Bushido and Runic, that's interesting. Attack is question mark, funnily enough. But yeah, higher damage at lower HP. I'm not sure if that means that even now I can use Atma weapon at its fullest potential if I have a character at 1 HP. I could imagine that it still works like percentage based, like the more maximum HP I have and the lower I am, then the more damage I deal. I could imagine that's how it works. But yeah, I will not try that out just now. I will stick with like normal equipment for now. But that's certainly something I need to look into. That sounds very interesting. Okay, I think I told you everything I wanted to tell you. We are ready to move on. Let's see what happens. A lot of cutscenes, I can already tell you. And then we need to flee here. Okay, we have Kefka, Gestal, and the Warring Triad. It's time to confront them, and Celis shows up. I'm still wondering what happens if you bring Celis here. I think I'm not sure if another character joins. I think it might actually be the case that you are just 3 party members then. That could actually be the case. I'm not sure. Yeah, Celis followed us. She wants to settle the score here. Kefka, deal with them. Wait a second, we do actually get a fight, that's new. That's actually not what happens. Kefka is a different color. Okay, that is unexpected. Gold hairpin, okay, that's very good. Wait a second, I just got thrown into battle here, that's not nice. That's very unexpected. I want shell on my characters, I think. Trine, oh god, he uses his stuff. Oh no, that's bad statuses, right? Yeah, okay, that is bad statuses. It is also makes me mute. Is there anything else I can do? Eye drops. Use eye drops. Okay, I want shell. I think I don't really need protect right now. I think gravity as well. Okay, that is unexpected. I did not expect a fight here. Good thing I prepared, dude. That was not my intention here, that I didn't know that this would happen or so. Or luckily I have all of this stuff equipped with like defense up and stuff. Not defense up, with the status protections. Bio counter. Meteor. I think Meteor is the one that deals random. Yeah, oh no, it hits multiple times, that's not good. Terra maybe? No, that's bad. I think Cells is dead. And Locke as well, nice. Dude, don't tell me I have another, like, big, bad boss fight here going on. Pyraga, I did not want to use that, but I accidentally did. Okay. Okay, that also gives them auto shell, that's important. Yeah. Maybe get Sunbath, Trine. Why is he so fast? Come on. Mok should have done a dance. Locke is dead again, maybe? Yep. Wind Razor, okay, that's bad. Also does not deal very good damage here. Okay, that battle is kind of tough as well. A Flare also, wow, he uses everything. Okay, I hope Mok can carry me here. I hope I need to lose this. That would be very good right now. Meteor again. Meteor should once again be a reflect ignoring. I really wanted the gold hairpin though. I think that might be more important in this hack than usual. Dude, I really didn't expect to have a fight here with Kefka. Trine again. Trine gives you statuses, that's very nasty. Yeah, Mok can survive that. Who knows, Mok might be able to carry me here. He also uses Comet. Can I use Respawn Kefka maybe? Respawn Kefka might work me. Oh no, that might be it. Because that hits 4 times now. Oh yeah, oof. Oh no, he has 1 HP. Look at Mok. Is that intentional? Please tell me that's intentional. Or was I just super lucky? I think I was just super... Wow. Okay, surviving with 1 HP. Let's go, Mok. Trine again, yeah. Actually, I would have preferred to get hit by that one. Because Trine is definitely something who survives. Comet. I should also survive that. Dude. Jump. Okay, nice. Okay, Mok is doing a great job so far. Yeah, if this is not working, then I need something that like boosts my magic defense or so. Okay, Mok is still in the game. Trine is fine. Can just jump away after this. Unless I get any nasty stuff here. No, okay. Jump again. A Comet again, yeah. Of course, Celis could also do some work here with Runic. I think this might also specifically be designed for that fact. Blizzaga should also be fine, I hope. Yeah, okay, that's easy, nice, okay. Trine again, yeah. Dude, can Mok do this? I hope Mok can do this. Gravity, miss, nice, nice, nice. Oh god, Mok. You're the absolute MVP here, holy shit. Meteor, careful. 600, no, dude, Oh, so close, I think, maybe, That's it, okay, thank you. Oh, I was gonna say, how... Can you actually win that fight? What happens if you win that fight? That might be a fight you can win. Mok was doing a great job, or maybe Kefka also just has like insane HP or so, or something like that, but that looked pretty promising. Did I get... I think I also keep the gold hairpin, so that was really worth it to take a look with me. Okay, I was worried for a second that I actually have to win this, that would have been annoying. But nice that they just go on. I think that's also a good moment to have like a fight where you are actually allowed to lose, because we just had Atma Weapon, and Atma Weapon was hard as it was. Okay, Gestal is absorbing the power of the Roaring Triad and is attacking us. Cells gets knocked down here. Yeah, she's still standing up for our party here, because Cells is a good character. Okay, Emperor's trying to take Cells back to his side, but she is not gonna listen to that. Kefka wants to kill her because Kefka is Kefka. Oh yeah, he tells Cells now that she should kill the party to prove that she's not a traitor. But Cells is an absolute badass, so she does not kill us, but rather takes the sword and stabs it into Kefka. But also, that is kind of a bad idea, because Kefka is going absolutely insane now. Ouch. Nice. And he's bleeding, and he does not like bleeding. Stupid, vicious, arrogant, whiny, pampered, backstabbing, worthless little brat. Nice. Show me your power. Okay, now Kefka is trying to take the power of the Roaring Triad for himself. By placing himself directly in the middle between the statues here. No more playing games. Okay, now Kefka has absolutely lost it. He wants to like reawaken the sealed gods here, and yeah, Gestal does not like that because they would just rip the world apart. And this is, of course, where this scene plays out. Like Gestal is trying to fight Kefka now because Kefka, you met? Oh yeah, Gestal, he absolutely is. They have a small dispute here. And now Gestal wants to take care of Kefka, but Kefka already absorbed the power of the Roaring Triad, so yeah, that's not working. Also, nice censorship here still at work. I put you to sleep. Like the good old classic for not having to say, I'm gonna kill you, you bastard. Ah, yeah. It's only fitting that you go out laughing, Firaga! It's very interesting that the Emperor has all of this magic. Makes you question, did he? No, he is not supposed to be like a Magitech soldier or enhanced by it. I think he actually must have taken these spells then from like the Magicite he claimed. Meteor. Meteor exclusively for this, because Meteor is normally not as... It is, no, never mind. Bush. And he just throws the Emperor away. That goes even harder, you can see that in a second. Your first victim has stepped forward. Show this useless old man your true power. No, Kefka, stop playing around. Show him your power! Yeah, and they absolutely go all out. And Kefka likes it. Can't you do any better than that? You're way off. Where are you aiming? More to the right. Swoosh. Nice. Run, run, or you'll be well done. Nice. And Bush. Goodbye. Bullseye. Shove. Shove. Oh dear. Well, I guess I was a bit hasty in calling you a useless old man before. Now you'll lose this. Nice. Kefka is currently having the time of his life. And he just pushes him off the floating continent in true Kefka fashion here. Whoosh. Okay, I think we have a new problem. Forget about the Emperor. Embrace Kefka. Cez is trying to do something, but Kefka is simply too strong now. I mean, he was insanely strong before, and now he does absolutely the worst thing possible. He disturbs the balance of the Warring Triad here, and like their power will run wild, and yeah, that spells disaster. But just when you think everything is lost, Shadow appears again and also continues the trope of being an absolute badass. Look at this, he's trying to put the statues back in place. Oof. I like how he just simply overpowers Kefka here. I think he actually tries to redeem himself. Okay, he tells us to go and we should do that because the entire continent is gonna fall apart any second here. Forget about me, I'll find my way back, trust me. Kefka, you can't escape. Oh no, that was Kefka that said that. Okay, Kefka is summoning some, like, henchmen here. And we have a strict time now to escape here. I wonder how tough this will be. Okay, quickly take... Okay, everyone is healed, that's important, but I need to leave. We have 7 minutes. And everything is falling apart here. We also do get random encounters. I think we cannot flee from them. Freezing dust is annoying. Let's try this. I think stealing is a bad idea. I just want to get rid of the enemies as fast as possible. Because we also will have to fight a small boss here, and I'm not sure if the hack makes that boss significantly harder or not. Okay, that's already it. Nice. We get a lot of magic AP here, which is nice. And everything is crumbling. As I said, you cannot flee here. This thing can't run away, yeah? Kefka literally just said that. Let's try this again. Otherwise, you just cast magic. Magic? Remember? Rockside is good though. Mark is doing a great job so far. Double fire coming in. Okay, nice. That's good for Terra's morph ability. Hit. I like the move hit, very strong move. But yeah, normally those enemies here should be nothing of concern. That's already it, nice, okay. There's also one thing we need to be careful about, actually multiple things, but one thing right now that we should be careful about. Side attack, we can just attack, I think, that was not particularly good. Shamshir is also not good, I think. Never mind, it does actually work, okay. Might be enough, nice, okay. Okay, so the Earth Blues is actually the best move right now. And we do get a lot of encounters here, or is it just me? Shamshi again, nice. Might just be able to attack without using magic here. Okay, nice. Okay, we want to not move around here. That was the wrong location. Moved into a dead end. Freezing dust, please not on Mock. That's bad. Be frozen, yeah. Is he actually frozen? I think he is. Okay, that steals some time now, because we do not get the strong move from Mock here. Yeah, I'm still gonna use magic here, even though he might already be very damaged. But I want to go in for the kill, definitely, without wasting more time. Okay, we don't want to go for the treasure chest right away, we want to go around here. Because if we go for the treasure chest right away, it will fall down, the part of the content will just go off and we cannot get the treasure chest. It's not gonna be an important treasure, I think normally it's an elixir, but elixir is still nice. Okay, we're almost at the boss fight here. Okay, we want to do this, nice. Elixir, good. And boss fight. Let me quickly heal here. We should have enough time to fight this guy. Should not be the big challenge here. Nelapa. Can't escape that easily. Okay, we do get death sentence. That's normal, I think. Okay, everyone gets death sentence. That's of course a small problem, maybe. It's also a problem that I used Runic with Celis. That's something I should not have done. Okay, Shamshi, I hope it works even. No, of course it doesn't. We also heal, that's bad. That is very bad, actually. Fire, we absorbed that one. Okay, but I'm not sure which magic you are allowed to use here. Let's try to go with something neutral. Let's try Drain. I think I need to use Drain, maybe. You need a new equipment here. You can go with... let's try... Now he has... Oh, that's bad. Let's try Atma. Maybe it works. Okay, I need to reflect on my party, that's a thing. You just attack then, but no, that's fine. Rock Slide is good. I think Atma weapon hit was actually fairly good. Nice, okay, we got him. Okay, good. Before anything happens, nice. We get a Brave Ring. I think Brave Ring is the hero ring. Let me quickly take a look at that. We have enough time now. Hero ring. Brave ring. Brave ring. Physical and magic attack. And that's actually fairly good. Also gives a good boost of stats all around. Nice. Okay, let me quickly find this here. You of course know what I'm doing here. I'm stalling for time because I wait for a certain someone. Does it have anything else? No, okay, but it does give 1 to every stat, that's nice. And 6 defense and magic defense, that's actually a good item. And it's basically an Atlas Armlet and an earring combined. Oh, never mind, okay, Shadow does appear immediately, okay, that's good. Normally what you have to do, you can go to that spot, and then it asks you if you want to wait for Shadow or not. And if you don't... and wait for Shadow and just jump off, you can actually lose Shadow here, and he will be dead for the rest of the game. You can actually permanently lose Shadow here, which does actually change some events, but apparently you get Shadow in this hack, like you always save him in this hack. That was something I was gonna do anyways. Normally you would have to wait here until the timer hits 4 seconds, and then Shadow makes a spectacular last minute escape with you. But yeah, nice. Shadow just appears here, that's good. And we managed to go through the entirety of the floating continent, which is nice. Very nice, very good. And now Kefka's using the entire power here, everything collapses now. I like that there was like some kind of treasure chest that I didn't open apparently, but I should have gotten everything here. And now everything falls apart. Like entire continents are breaking apart here. Because, oh, that poor soldier guy, that one was crushed. Like mountains, like people are not really comprehending what is happening here. And also the airship, the Black Shake, no, I liked that airship, and everyone falls off, and of course you know what that means. Whoosh. Day of Lavas, guys, kind of. What is the line? I think, but the future refused to change. I think that's what happens if you lose against Lavos and Chrono Trigger. But yeah, Kefka just caused the apocalypse, and the world of ruin, the world of balance is the world of ruin now. And that's a big change in pace for the game, usually. Because now we basically, yeah, the world changed forever. On that day, the world changed forever. Because now the pace of the game does change drastically indeed. We basically get a clean start, and we have to, of course, collect our party members again. The only thing we hear is the wind. Yeah, and everything looks a little bit different now. The sky looks so awesome. The sky looks very apocalyptic, but also very awesome. And yeah, somewhere on a solitary isle in the middle of nowhere. Just a single bird. Nothing but just a single bird. And some kind of broken hut here. But who is inside? It is Celis! And I think we still need to wait. Something will happen soonish. Yeah, okay, I did hear something. It is Sid. Sid and Celis are on this island now. Yeah, Celis apparently not doing so great after the events in the floating continent on the floating continent. But hey, she did wake up. Oh, Celis, oh, Celis, oh, Celis, oh, Celis. You're finally awake. Yeah, how long has she been sleeping? 1 year! She did sleep 1 year. She spent 1 year in coma, and that's not good. Yeah, Sid did take care of her in the meantime. But Sid is also not doing too great. We are on some kind of tiny deserted island. And we have no clue where the others are. Sid is of course particularly interested in Locke. The world has been going down to ruin, yeah. Yeah, and people also used to live here, but, and that's the absolute crazy part, they all committed suicide. They all jumped off the northern cliffs in despair. Which is very hard stuff here, but I like that. I really like how hard this stuff is, especially if you decide or accidentally kill Sid off in the following minigame. The scene that plays, the Celis suicide scene, that's such a good scene. I like that scene so much. Not because, of course, I enjoy Celis committing suicide, but I enjoy because it shows you how desperate the entire situation is. It's so good. Like, just the guts to, like, show you one of your main characters, like, trying to commit suicide and even failing at that. That's even, like, the most desperate thing that can happen when you try to take your life, of course. And that's so great. I really enjoyed it. Like, that it really manages, like, the entire scenario here really manages to show you how desperate and hopeless the entire situation is, and it makes it so much more satisfying when you start from the absolute very bottom, where no hope should exist anymore, and then like try to ignite the last remaining fires of hope and like manage to fell Kefka in the end and stuff. That's so great. Like very well crafted, that's what I want to say. Celis starts to call Sid granddad. Okay, Sid does have some serious issues. You must be hungry. Yeah, that's how hungry sounds like. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Okay, we need to catch some fish. Sid is at the brink of dying here. One thing I did actually read in the README again, saving Sid here is much easier in this hack. And that's actually something I want to do. I did say I like the scene more, but I think saving Sid might also be important for some like hack-related stuff. And normally what happens, we have to like catch fish now, and we need to catch good fish in order for Sid to survive. Basically each time we need to go between the house here and the beach, and each time we make a transition, Sid basically loses some health. And yeah, if we do not get enough good fish or do give him bad fish even, going back and forth, he will eventually die. And that's when like the Celis suicide scene plays. If he survives, that's possible to do. That's also not insanely hard. I think sometimes you can get screwed over with RNG because you get like bad fishes, and then it just takes a while, or it is outright impossible to make him survive. But if he survives, nothing particularly happens in the base game. He is just there, and he actually never appears after that again, after the scenes that follow. Like, he just vanishes. Like, either way, he either dies and vanishes, or he survives and vanishes. I'm not sure what... there must have been, like, some deeper intent for when he survives or so, I think. Maybe there was a deeper intention behind that, a deeper meaning. Because that feels a little bit awkward if he just disappears like that. But this hack might change that. I might not... he might, like, still be in this place or so. I'm not sure. So that's why I want for him to survive. I think either way you should not be able to, like, miss out on anything here, whether he dies or not. I think that's not how the hack works. But yeah, we need to get good fishes. You can tell how good the fishes are by looking at how fast they swim. So this one is very fast. This one is moderately fast. You also need to consider which fishes you want to bring to Sid. You definitely do not want the slow one. If you bring him the slow one, he actually takes damage, so to speak. But I think those two are okay. I hope that is good for him. Let's see. As long as he's moving, he is actually still in a good health value. If he is in the bed immediately after you re-enter, that's a sign that he is slowly dying. Okay, depending on what he says, you can also tell whether or not he is doing great or not. Okay, definitely that one. I think the other ones I don't want to take. Let's see. Okay, he's still moving, that's good. Okay, I think that was a good line. I think that line was better than before. Let's try this one. That one should be good. I think the other ones are a little bit too slow, maybe. Let's see. Starting to feel a lot better. Okay, that's definitely the hack at work here. Like I said, it is supposedly easier to make him survive. Normally you would have to do many more trips here in order for Sid to survive this. I think this one is good. That one should also be good. You can actually take a look at your inventory and see how good the fishes are. I think that one's also good. But the other one, I need the other one. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay, I think that's a good line now. Okay. But he does not have, like, coughing sounds anymore. That's good. Okay, that one. I think this one is also fine. Actually, let's just take the fast one to Sid. I'm all better now, thank you, Cells. I think that's good. Yeah, okay, we made Sid survive, nice. I think in the base game, I think the Sid dice scene is also more intended than the other scene, because you get so much more like intel on like Cells' motivations afterwards. Like there's not really much motivation for her to take the raft now and like explore the world, but in the when she fails to commit suicide, you see that she discovers the bird with Locke's bandana, and that's where she draws hope from that the other ones are still alive, and that's why she goes from why she takes this and leaves the island in order to find her lost friends. What is this music all of a sudden? That music does not normally play, I think. Or does it? I'm not sure. But yeah, Sid survives. I hope we will even see him again. Like I said, normally he is just gone. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, normally I go for the Sid dice scene, because first off it's faster, and secondly, like I explained, it has the like better meaning for me. If you're asking, I think that's more better story-wise. For the aforementioned reasons. Yeah, World of Ruin. Thing is, the first portion of this we will spend with just Celis. So that could actually be kind of difficult depending on how tough the enemies are. You can already see a town. Where are we going? Do we usually end up here? No. I think we are in a different spot than usual. I think we are closer to the city here. Also the music, I like the music here that plays. Like it's so desperate. Just this like sad piano. It's so great, listen to this. And the wind as well, I also like that you can hear the wind that also does not... The wind that also does not particularly sound healthy, that's so great. Okay, yeah, everything is, to say it bluntly, shit right now. Okay, we got our stuff back, that's important. I think I still equip stuff with her that she can learn for now. I think there's not particularly something I want for like for a summon here right now. So yeah, very important, equip Celis. She lost all her equipment. I think we go with a ribbon and an earring. That should be good and should keep us safe. Actually not earring, we can go for the brave ring. That's actually much better. Yeah. Or does the earring have some kind of other property that I'm... Okay, it does give you more magic power though. I think that's not particularly needed. But yeah, like I said, brave ring does combine the benefits of Atlas and earring. So yeah, very good. I got my heal back, that's nice. Atma weapon, I could equip Atma weapon again, just to see how... I'm gonna look at this. I want to see how well it does, even if I have full HP. Diamond, yeah, okay. Let's save, then definitely save. And yeah, with that, welcome to the World of Ruin. First off, we want to go for that town. And like I said, normally you are... enemies are kind of tough. Normally you are in a different place here. Moonhole, I'm not sure if that's good or not. Of course, we do get different enemies here. A lot of this depends right now how strong Cells is. We will get another party member soon again. Throat slit, that's not very good. I'm dead. Yeah, that's how you die, nice. Okay, do I even want to fight enemies right now? I think I want to get Sabin as fast as possible, because Sabin is gonna rejoin. Cells is not the tankiest character that I have, or could have. Let's try to go to that village before we get many encounters here. Fafnir? I think Fafnir... Flee. Isn't Fafnir usually super strong or so? Fafnir, let's try. Fafnir is usually the ice dragon. Okay, does not deal that much damage. I do like that. Fire again. I also want to try Atma. I wonder why that one Fafnir did flee and this one is just standing there. Okay, nice, we defeated him, good. Nothing special it seems, okay. Okay, and we make it over here. It's Elbroke again, actually. Of course, you can already tell in the bottom right corner that the world does look slightly different now. Like everything got rearranged basically and everything is broken and everything is not very good. Do you see that tower? Kefka is basically a god now. He lives on top of his tower and terrorizes the world. Monsters, he doesn't have merchandise, okay. Actually, now that I'm Elbroke is not the place where I want to be. Is that an... I think... Okay, first off, I really think we started off in a different location than usual. Because I think normally you are closer to... I think it's Miranda. I think it's Miranda. Where... No, not Miranda. The other city. Sen? Is it Sen? I think it might be Sen. And that's where you get Zabin. But apparently we need to... run around with Celis, just Celis for a little bit. Yeah, this shop is pretty underwhelming. There's apparently a monster running around, whatever that means. Okay, martial artist was here. Yeah, okay, that is Sabin. Okay, we can buy the blade now. We can buy an Iceburn finally. Not sure if I want that though. Shadow is still available and Rune, okay. Do you have anything to say about the Atma weapon I carry? Okay. Not much to say here, I see. Kefka is something, commands something that is called the Light of Judgment. Yeah, and there are also legendary creatures roaming around. Oh, there's so much to do now. First off, we still have like a small, pretty small and strict linear section going on here. But overall, the game will become much more open now. Oh, that guy did sell the Emperor painting we did see at some point. A man in Yidor named Auza. Auza does have this painting now. That's gonna be important. Atlas, earring, we can buy all of that stuff now. I think inventory here so far does not have anything that, or does still have everything that it had back in the World of Balance. So it might only be the case that we have more stuff here, that would be nice. Any jobs available? Ingredient Hunt and Research Assistant, okay, we have new pub quests here as well, okay. Super interesting. Kefka also has his own tower, which is appropriately called Kefka's Tower. Very creative name. A Death Gaze is also one of those side quests we need to do. Bring Lord Bahamut. Okay, yeah, that's also usually linked with Death Gaze. Could this guy please let me through? Oh, dude, please don't be that guy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh no, never mind. Oh, a man came through here recently looking for someone that matches our description. Okay, send us actually to the... do we actually just spawn in the same location? I think I might be mistaken here. Okay, we can go to the inn, can sleep a little bit. Actually, let's do that. Get some healing here. I like how Celis still splits up, but does not actually split up. What was that jingle, by the way? I do not recall that jingle from anywhere. I did already mention that I'm fairly excited for the World of Ruin. That's really where the game kicks off. The game basically did teach us the basics in the World of Balance, and now it basically unleashes us and gives us a kind of open world that we can explore and do stuff in. That's very nice. Okay, some Magitech makes us still here, but no one who can take us across the ocean or so. I think I talked to everyone, which means I could just leave. Tent, anything? Nah. Let's give me 2 tents. I'm running out of tents, slowly but surely. I quickly want to save and then I take a look at the pub side quests. Okay, what do we have here? Any jobs available? Ingredient hunt. Monsters have started appearing in the ocean lately, so it's been tough to get any fish for my pup. I hope I have enough fish with me. I'm looking for one type of fish in particular, called the Vector Sardine, okay? Alright, I'll leave you to your work. Okay, where do we get Vector Sardine, okay? But that's good to know. Research assistant. A local scholar needs help with his research. Want to accept? Yeah. Here's something you can help the scholar with his work. Good luck. Okay, is that perchance the scholar that is interested in ultimate weapon? That could be it. Over here. Let's see. Yeah, no. Okay. That's not our man. You're also not in Scholar. Yeah, Humbaba Death. No, don't talk to me twice. Humbaba Death Gaze, 8 legendary dragons. Oh, that's gonna be so exciting. I cannot. It's so hype. I'm really looking forward to everything that happens here. Because the hack already did also make a great job at showing us what is happening here in this hack, and it already did give us a good first impression of how things might be. From what I've learned, the ancient fashioned a cave that's of great importance to the Espers. Apparently an artifact called the Goddess Spell holds a clue to this cave's location. It goes without saying that I would very much like to find the Goddess Spell and examine it in detail. Is that the guy that is related to our side quest? Might be. So we need a Vector Sardine and Goddess Spell. Okay. Yeah, that guy is not our man. Maybe this guy still, he could also be a scholar? No. He just tells us where Sabin is. I also did accept it, right? No, never mind, okay. I think that's our men then, with the Goddess Spell. Okay, because there's no one else here, nice. Okay, that means we head north and try to Fasen. Maybe there's someone here still? Nope, no one here, okay. Well, to bed. Yeah, we have quest items we need to find. That's good to know. I just hope we can find them, actually. Oh yeah, next stop would be sent to the north. So yeah, very interesting journey ahead. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.